Hello kids, it's me again, back with another video. So, if you'll remember a few months ago, I made this video where I put a bunch of conservatives in RuPaul's Drag Race using a simulator that I found online. Well, I didn't find it. I saw this other YouTuber called Angry Coconut, which you should subscribe to them. You should subscribe to me as well. Anyways, I saw the video originally on Angry Coconut's channel. I thought, wow, this is so funny. What if I put conservatives into it? And I did, and it ended up being a really fun video. And now that some time has passed, I want to do it again because it was fun. And so now we have a new batch of conservatives and we're back on the RuPaul's Drag Race simulator. And you know, even though this season 15 has concluded, that doesn't mean the fun has to end. So here we go. So instead of spending like the first half of the video trying to find some conservatives and setting their stats, I've already done it very, very conveniently. I've got Kellyanne Conway, who served on Trump's staff for a while. Matt Walsh, it's Matt Walsh, he needs no introduction. Joe Rogan, who I kind of forgot that I have a browser extension where you can change words to be other words, and I have that for him because for a time I was just seeing his name a lot online and I thought, you know what, I'm going to make this less painful for myself, so there we go. Joe Rogan was supposed to be in my last video, but for whatever reason, I guess the simulator glitched out and he wasn't in it. I don't know why. He's gonna be in it now. He'll finally get his chance to compete. Next, we have Tucker Carlson. I don't know why, I can never say this man's name fast. Tucker Carlson, who is freshly unemployed. He's in the unemployment line, collecting those checks. However, if you're fired, can you apply for unemployment? Yes, I think you can. That's the only way you can get unemployment. Anyways, he doesn't have a job, but he is still a conservative, so he is included. I got Tim Pool, who again, another conservative, kind of just an annoying person online, one of those guys. Sargon of Akkad, which might not be the first name that comes to mind when you think typical conservative, but he is, let's be honest. Steven Crowder, I would never bash my wife, Steven Crowder. Stand-up guy, never did anything wrong, totally perfect, non-malfunctioning lungs, and we're gonna leave it at that. Elon Musk, who again, I have his name replaced to be something else, which honestly, I should probably turn that off because it's gonna get confusing, but you know what, we're gonna leave it because it adds a layer, okay? And even though, you know, he pretends to not pick sides, you know, we gotta fight for the free speech of everyone. He very obviously leans to one side, so he's included. Then we have Charlie Kirk, who, I'm not gonna lie, I was having trouble trying to find like a new batch of conservatives because I think I used up all the good ones on my first video, so I kind of had to reach out there. But we have Charlie Kirk, whose face is 2 times too small for his head. Clarence Thomas, you know, Supreme Court Justice, Uncle Ruckus. What else do I have to say about him? Has a sugar daddy, I guess. Like, dang, Clarence, it must be nice to have someone paying for your trips. I wonder what that's like. Sugar daddy haver Clarence Thomas. The transformed wife, which again, I was having trouble trying to find people to put in here. I got her because, I mean, she has a lot of very harmful conservative views, so I thought, why not put her in? And I believe that's it. So I only have 11. For this one, I don't want to make it like too complicated. I think a normal premiere will be fine. Returning format, I want them to vote. Because if you remember the last time when they voted for someone to come back, they voted for Bethany from Girl Defined, and she ended up winning the crown. And it was kind of upset. It was very, very spicy. You know, the drag gods were smiling down on her. We're gonna have them vote again. We're honestly regular format, top 3, because having a top 5 for the finale is far too much. Good God. No immunity. I'm gonna keep double Shantays and sachets, because even though we blessedly didn't have any in season 15, I do like them when they're applied logically. We're gonna keep challenge riggery, we're gonna keep lip sync riggery, and again, we're not doing the chocolate bar twist because I hate it. Without further ado, racers, start your engine and may the best conservative win. Mini challenge time. In today's mini challenge, the queens will do a song about balls. And Charlie Kirk and Steven Crowder won the mini challenge. They won it together. Has that ever happened before where 2 queens, I mean, aside from being on teams where 2 queens have like won a mini challenge? That's interesting. So the maxi challenge is that the queens will do outfits with materials themed on a nude illusion. Everyone had a great, hold on, 1, 2, 3, yeah, no, everyone had a great performance. Nobody flopped. This is a strong first episode, but I find it hard to believe that nobody flopped. By the way, I did randomize everyone's stats. Okay, no, we are gonna have some potentially some flops. So, based on tonight's performances, Clarence Thomas, a transformed wife, and Charlie Kirk are safe. And all of these people are the tops of the week. Nobody is going home, which I guess it's because everyone did so well. I don't know. Tucker Carlson and Joe Rogan are the top two, so I guess we're gonna lip sync for the win. Yeah, there's a lip sync for the win. Everyone else is safe. The song is Woman Up by Meghan Trainor, and Tucker Carlson is the winner for the first episode. So here are our standings right now, and no one got eliminated, which I don't like. I want an elimination every episode. So in today's mini challenge, the queens will do a quiz about a partner, and Clarence Thomas won that one. I really want to know who his partner was. Was it his sugar daddy, or was it Jenny, or, you know, was it actually like a partner within the cast? I want to know. I guess it's like a newlyweds challenge, or a newlyweds game type of challenge. No one's doing bad. That's weird. I want someone to do bad. So the queens will improvise in a diva worship talk show. Okay. So Matt Walsh slayed, Sargon of Akkad, Joe Rogan, Steven Crowder, Tim Pool, and Kellyanne Conway had a great performance, and everyone else just had a good performance. So the runway. Oh, there wasn't a runway for the first episode, was there? Yeah, I don't remember there being a runway. Oh well. The theme is Club Kid. Sargon of Akkad slayed it, apparently. Did anyone do bad? Okay, Tim Pool, Charlie Kirk, and Tucker Carlson had a bad runway, which does not bode well for them. Am I rooting for anyone? Am I rooting for anyone to win? No. But also, if I didn't say it in the beginning, I would just like to point out that I don't agree with any of these people's views. I think they're all generally bad people, and I don't like them, which is why it's fun to make fun of them. Let's proceed. Make fun of them in a format that they want to make illegal. So, yeah. Based on tonight's performances, Matt Walsh, the transformed wife, Sargon of Akkad, Elon Musk, I'm gonna struggle not like actually saying this. Elon Musk, Joe Rogan, and Clarence Thomas are the tops and the bottoms, so everyone else is safe. Sargon of Akkad won that one. Didn't he win? Okay, no, Clarence Thomas won the mini challenge, which apparently, you know, according to Lucy LaDuca, counts as like a real win these days. Matt Walsh and Joe Rogan are safe, and the transformed wife, Clarence Thomas, and Elon Musk are at the bottom. Clarence Thomas is safe to slay another day, but the transformed wife and Elon Musk will be lip syncing against each other. So the lip sync song is Motorcycle by Slater. Who is that for real? I've never heard of the song before. So Elon Musk had a great lip sync, but the transformed wife completely flopped it, which honestly, I could believe that happening. Not that Elon Musk would do well, but that the transformed wife would like flop. She just seems like a completely rhythmless person to me. And obviously, Elon Musk wins, and the transformed wife sashays away. So, we're in Untucked. I love this. Let's go. At the end of the episode, the queens go to sit and talk about their feelings. So Tucker Carlson, Tucker Bowtie. I'm just gonna call him Tucker Bowtie because I can't say his first and his last name in sequence for whatever reason. So Tucker Bowtie, Kellyanne Conway, Steven Crowder, and Joe Rogan share personal memories, and Joe Rogan and Steven Crowder drank a few too many cocktails. So transformed wife is the first out, which sure, why not? In today's mini challenge, the queens will do a quiz about a partner again, repeating mini challenges for some reason. And Elon Musk won it, and now the maxi challenge is the queens will participate in a dance number about cheerleaders. The infamous cheerleader challenge. So Tim Pool, Kellyanne Conway, Tucker Carlson, and Matt Walsh had a great performance, and Sargon of Akkad and Steven Crowder had a bad performance, which is interesting considering that Steven Crowder loves dressing up as a woman, but wants to demonize people who do it for a living. But it's okay when he does it, when he's ridiculing people, but it's not okay when other people do it, when they're trying to entertain in a not ridiculing way. So interesting how that happened. Let's see, the runway. The theme is purple. Kellyanne Conway slayed it. Tim Pool, Clarence Thomas, and Charlie Kirk had a bad runway though, so they might be up for elimination soon. So the tops and the bottoms, we have Tim Pool, Steven Crowder, Sargon of Akkad, Kellyanne Conway, Tucker Bowtie, and Charlie Kirk. Kellyanne Conway won. Good for her, I guess. And in the bottom is Steven Crowder, Sargon of Akkad, and Charlie Kirk. Steven Crowder is safe, surprisingly, even though he did the worst in the challenge, but whatever. Sargon of Akkad and Charlie Kirk are up for elimination. So the lip sync song is Hot Hot by Bree Runway. Charlie Kirk had a great runway, and Sargon of Akkad had not a great runway, a great lip sync, and Sargon of Akkad only had a good one. Sargon might be going. I would be surprised if Charlie Kirk went home, but we'll see. So, okay, I guess Charlie Kirk is going home. He had a great lip sync though. Riggery. It's the Riggery. I left the Riggery on. I forgot. So Sargon of Akkad is staying, and Charlie Kirk and his large head are leaving the competition. However, we haven't been to a vote yet. They could still come back. The transformed wife and Charlie Kirk have they have the ability to come back later if these queens vote them back. So we'll just have to see. So we're in Untucked. At the end of the episode, the queens go to sit and talk about their feelings. So Elon Musk tries to start a physical fight with Sargon of Akkad, and then Clarence Thomas, noted sugar daddy enjoyer, and Steven Crowder, freshly divorced, they share a kiss. Ooh, it's getting spicy in the Untucked. So here is our standing now. Charlie Kirk and the transformed wife are out. Highs, we have, let's see, Kellyanne Conway and Tucker Carlson are their two front runners, which I mean, it's still early, but they are the two front runners. In today's mini challenge, the queens will do makeup tutorials with noodles. And Sargon won that one. The queens will do outfits with winter items for the maxi challenge. So it's not a ball, but it is like a custom outfit type of thing. So Tim Pool managed to slay it, and everyone else did good. Like, they did fine. Nobody flopped. I want to see more flops. Come on. I know these people can flop. I know they have the flop potential. I want them to flop. Is that so hard to ask for a flop? Please. All right. Ooh. They're already asking this question. Okay, so Tim Pool, Elon Musk, Tucker Bowtie, Kellyanne Conway, Clarence Thomas, and Joe Rogan are in the tops of the bottoms, and everyone else is safe. And now they're asking the shady question, who should go home and why? Very early in the competition, by the way. I think it's really early for that. Clarence Thomas said Kellyanne Conway because they are comfortable being a beautiful girl, and Kellyanne wasn't mad about that. Tim Pool said Joe Rogan because they have been failing at most of the challenges and hasn't made up for it on the runway, and Joe Rogan took it fine. Tucker Carlson said Elon Musk because of their performance in the challenge and overall competition, and of course, Elon Musk took this very personally and was very upset by it. Very on brand for Elon Musk. I believe that 100%. Joe Rogan said Elon Musk because of their runway look, which they weren't mad about that, but they were mad about, Tucker Carlson saying it. Elon Musk said Joe Rogan because of they're not on the same level as the other contestants, and Joe Rogan again took that very personally and was very upset by it. And then Kellyanne Conway said Joe Rogan because they should have gone home last week, which Joe Rogan wasn't even in the bottom, so how could he go home? Kellyanne. I'm not seeing... So they said Joe Rogan 3 times and Elon Musk 2 times. So it looks like it's about to be Elon Musk versus Joe Rogan here. Tim Pool is the winner of the challenge, and in the bottom are Elon Musk, Kellyanne Conway, and Joe Rogan. And to no one's surprise, it's Joe Rogan versus Elon Musk for the lip sync. So the lip sync song is Want You Back by Cher Lloyd. Again, have no idea what that song is. Joe Rogan took off their wig, like not a wig reveal apparently. Apparently it's not a good wig reveal. And so despite that, Joe Rogan had a good lip sync and Elon Musk had a great one, but for some reason this tells me that Joe Rogan might be going home. I don't know. Doesn't look good for him. However, riggery is allowed, so it might end up being kind of ridiculous. So okay, apparently Joe Rogan is staying and Elon Musk is leaving. He's out of the competition, still has the chance to come back if anyone votes him back, but given the who should go home and why question, doesn't look like he's coming back. It's Untucked time. At the end of, okay, I don't have to read that because it's literally the same each time. So Steven Crowder and Joe Rogan want to save each other. Okay. Joe Rogan and Tucker Bowtie agreed that the person who won didn't deserve to win. Clarence Thomas, Steven Crowder, and Matt Walsh are talking a lot, and they are bonding a lot. Good for them. Especially considering Clarence Thomas and Steven Crowder got a thing going on. So, who is the highest right now? So right now it's between Tim Pool and Tucker Carlson, which I could say at that time. I just couldn't say it any other time for whatever reason. And now, Elon Musk, Charlie Kirk, and the transformed wife are out of the competition. Mini challenge. The queens will do a photo shoot about noodles. Again, more noodles. Last time it was makeup, this time it's photo shoot. Joe Rogan won though. He did very well for the noodles. Isn't he from like New Jersey? I don't know where I got that from, but as we know, a bunch of noodles were dumped in like I was gonna say the desert. There's no desert in New Jersey. The forest, the woods. I don't know why, but Joe Rogan gives off Jersey vibes, and not in a good way either. I'm sorry to the New Jerseyans watching, but I think you know what I mean. So, Maxi Challenge. It's a dance number about rival dance clubs. Kellyanne Conway slayed it. Kellyanne Conway's been doing strangely well. I don't know. I didn't expect her to be doing so well, but she is. And let's see. Everyone else also did well. Nobody flopped. Again, I want to see some flops. I want the flops, please. I want the flops. All right, runway. The theme is Face Kini. Matt Walsh slayed it. And again, everyone's just doing fine. There's no floppage. There's no floppery. Everyone's doing mostly well, which is disappointing to me because I want spice, okay? Not Spice the drag queen, just Spice like in general. So, Kellyanne Conway, Tim Pool, Joe Rogan, Steven Crowder, Matt Walsh, and Sargon of Akkad, which I forgot who was still here. I swear I thought he went home earlier. I don't know why I thought that, but he's still here. He really is given filler queen because I legitimately forgot that he was here. They are the tops and bottoms. Everyone else is safe. Well, Clarence Thomas and Tucker Carlson are safe. So Matt Walsh has won the episode, and Tim Pool, Steven Crowder, and Sargon of Akkad are in the bottom. Oh man, Sargon of Akkad is safe, but it's Tim Pool versus Steven Crowder. Not Steven Crowder. Clarence Thomas is gonna lose his show boyfriend. What are we gonna do? Spice. This is the spice I was wanting, finally. Alright, so Tim Pool had a good lip sync, but Steven Crowder completely flopped it. However, given that riggery has been apparent, Steven Crowder, he might still stay. So the song is Can't Get You Out of My Head by Kylie Minogue. You know, Steven Crowder, he's dedicating this one to Clarence Thomas. They're gonna see each other once filming is ending. So I'm shipping them. I'm shipping Steven Crowder and Clarence Thomas this season. Oh no. Tim Pool has won the lip sync, but Steven Crowder is sashaying away. However, again, he still has the opportunity to come back. They haven't voted yet. Oh, and they're voting. Okay, cool. I've decided that one of my queens deserves a second chance. You'll vote for which of the eliminated queens will come back. So, Kellyanne Conway voted for Steven Crowder already, right now. I'm seeing a lot of Steven Crowder, so this is promising for him, and also Clarence Thomas. Joe Rogan voted for Steven Crowder, Matt Walsh voted for Steven Crowder, Clarence Thomas voted for Steven Crowder, Tucker Carlson voted for Steven Crowder, Sargon of Akkad voted for Charlie Kirk, and Tim Pool voted for Steven Crowder. That's crazy. Elon Musk and the Transform wife got 0 votes. Everyone wants Steven Crowder back, especially Clarence Thomas. And so, as a result, Steven Crowder is coming back to the competition right after he was eliminated. He didn't even get a chance to go home or pack all his things or anything like that. So here are our standings now. In today's mini challenge, the queens will do another freaking photo shoot about noodles. What is with this season of fake drag race and noodles? My God. Sargon of Akkad won it, apparently. Good for him. I feel like he's winning a lot of mini challenges. Maybe I'm misremembering. The Maxi Challenge, it's a talent show. Yay, I love a main season talent show. I don't think they should be reserved for All-Stars. I love a good talent show because sometimes it's great, and sometimes you have a drag queen making a glass of ice water, and, you know, it's just fine. So Kellyanne Conway will do a vocal impersonations performance. I wonder who she's impersonating. Joe Rogan is doing an opera singing performance. Matt Walsh will do a variety performance. Clarence Thomas is doing a painting performance. Tucker Carlson is doing a comedy performance, which will go fantastically for him. Sarcasm, by the way, he's not funny at all. Sargon of Akkad will do a piano performance. Tim Pool will do a modern dance performance. And Steven Crowder, again, another unfunny person, will do a comedy performance. Joe Rogan, Steven Crowder, Sargon of Akkad, and Kellyanne Conway slayed. However, Tucker Carlson did bad. He's the only one to actually have a bad performance this time around. So, Joe Rogan, Tucker Carlson, Steven Crowder, Clarence Thomas, the boyfriends, Sargon of Akkad, and Tim Pool are the tops and the bottoms. Joe Rogan won, which great for him, I guess. Did Joe Rogan do a comedy performance? No, what did he do? I forgot it with the quickness. I legitimately forgot in that moment that Joe Rogan was like actually a stand-up comedian, because like he is. But when was the last time he's actually done stand-up? I don't know. Does Joe Rogan even do stand-up anymore? That's a great question. A question that I don't necessarily need the answer to. It's rhetorical. Just something for you to think about. Joe Rogan won the challenge, and Tucker Carlson, Clarence Thomas, and Tim Pool are in the bottoms. Tim Pool is safe, and now the other half of the ship, Clarence Thomas, is up for elimination. It could be another heartbreak all over again. Oh my goodness, how's this gonna work out? Tucker Carlson is also in the bottom. The lip sync song is Butter by BTS. Tucker Carlson slayed, and Clarence Thomas had a bad lip sync, so I think Clarence Thomas might be going home. Oh no. Tucker Carlson is staying, and Clarence Thomas is sashaying away, as I predicted, and he does not have a chance to come back because they already voted for his second sugar daddy, Steven Crowder, to come back. So sad, very sad. Back in Untucked time, we have Steven Crowder, Matt Walsh, Joe Rogan, and Sargon akkad think that they are the best one in there. They are collectively having a little bit of drag delusion, but it's okay, it happens to the best of us. Steven Crowder and Tucker Carlson have an emotional heart-to-heart, probably because Steven Crowder knows that his show boyfriend is about to go home. And Steven Crowder and Kellyanne Conway talked about their families, and they bond. Here's our standings for now. We have, let's see, who is the highest? With 358, it looks like Joe Rogan is really up there. Yeah, there's no more ties, so Joe Rogan appears to be the front runner for this. Oh, what's this? Oh, reading challenge. All right, I don't know if I want to read through all of these. And surprisingly, Tucker Carlson won that one. So, oh, Snatch Game. It's Snatch Game time. So, the queens will do funny celebrity impersonations. So, Tucker Carlson, Joe Rogan, Steven Crowder, and Sargon akkad have a great performance, but Kellyanne Conway flops. I really do want to know who these people would do if they were in like a Snatch Game type of performance. But we can't dwell on that. We have to move on. Runway. The queens will bring it to the runway. The theme is, who is your queen? Which is very fitting because the coronation was yesterday and I didn't watch it because it started at 5 a.m. and I live in the United States and I also don't care. Joe Rogan, Sargon akkad, Matt Walsh, Tim Pool, and Kellyanne Conway had a great runway, and Tucker Carlson and Steven Crowder only had a good runway. Tucker Carlson, Kellyanne Conway, Joe Rogan, Steven Crowder, Matt Walsh are the tops and the bottoms, and Sargon akkad is simply safe. Tucker Carlson wins, probably because he won the reading challenge. So he won the mini challenge and the maxi challenge this time. Kellyanne Conway, Tim Pool, and Matt Walsh are in the bottom. Tim Pool is safe, and now it's Matt Walsh versus Kellyanne Conway. So the lip sync song is CoverGirl, Put the Bass in Your Walk by RuPaul. They both flopped. It was a double flop. Oh goodness. Okay, I'm really hoping there's gonna be a double why can't I say this? I really hope there's gonna be a double sachet, because honestly it would just be funny. Oh, it's not. Matt Walsh is staying despite flopping it right along with Kellyanne, who has to sachet away. Sad. And Kellyanne was doing really good. Kellyanne was like a front runner this season. That's crazy. Untucked time. Sargon akkad lashes out irrationally at Tucker Carlson, which anyone lashing out at Tucker Carlson, I'm gonna say it's rational. That's just all I'm gonna say. And Sargon akkad and Joe Rogan talked about their families and they bond. Alrighty then, this is where we stand. Kellyanne Conway was honestly pretty high, but she's gone now, so I guess none of that mattered. And now our front runner is Tucker Carlson. I really don't want Tucker Carlson to win. I don't think he deserves it. I don't think he deserves it. Actually, no, I'm lying. Joe Rogan is the front runner, 364, whereas Tucker Carlson has 357. It's Joe Rogan. Would I prefer Joe Rogan to win? I don't want any of these people to win because I don't like any of them. But you know, sure. If it's between Joe Rogan and Tucker Carlson, I'm gonna stop my sentence right there and we're gonna move on. The queens for the mini challenge are doing a quick look about hip pads. Thankfully, it's no more spaghetti, no more noodles, and Tucker Carlson apparently won that one. So, makeover challenge. The queens will make straight men their drag sisters. So, Joe Rogan and Tim Pool apparently do great, and Steven Crowder flops. He might be squandering his second chance, because he might be about to go home again. Depending on how his runway looks, we're gonna have to see. So Joe Rogan won that one, and Steven Crowder, Tucker Carlson, and Matt Walsh are in the bottoms. Matt Walsh is safe, and now it's Tucker Carlson versus Steven Crowder for the lip sync. Let's see how this goes. The lip sync song is Greedy by Arianka. Tucker Carlson had a great lip sync, Steven Crowder flopped it. I'm expecting Steven Crowder to go home for a second time, But considering Tucker Carlson is a front runner and Steven Crowder is like, this is his second chance. So it's the second chance versus the front runner. This is a great storyline. And who is gonna go home? We're just gonna have to wait and see. Tucker Carlson is staying and Steven Crowder is going home for good this time. So at the end of the episode, the queens go to sit and talk about their feelings. I don't know why I have to read that again. It's always the same. I don't have to do that. So Matt Walsh and Joe Rogan wanted to slap each other, but they didn't want to get ugly. I think they should have. I think they should get ugly. Joe Rogan, Sargon, akkad, and Tim Pool are talking a lot and bonding a lot once again. Oh, we're gonna do a puppet challenge. I like the puppet mini challenge. I don't know why they haven't brought it back. I think they should bring back the puppet mini challenge. Drag Race producers, if you're watching, I think it's time to bring back the puppet mini challenge. It's fun and people like it. I like it, so that's why you should bring it back. So, the maxi challenge, a dance number about prancing, like horses. I don't know. Matt Walsh and Joe Rogan slayed. Everyone else did just fine. No one flopped. Again, I want the flop. The runway theme is mirror mirror. Basically, everyone had a great runway. Only Joe Rogan just had a good runway. I guess, you know, this is the best of the best that we're getting to now as far as competition goes, because nobody's doing bad. Matt Walsh has won. Sargon, akkad, and Joe Rogan are safe. And Tucker Carlson and Tim Pool are in the bottom. Now this one's interesting because Tucker Carlson was in the bottom last week, and even though he is a front runner, I mean, he's in the bottom again. So in the bottom 2 times in a row, I don't know, third time might not be the charm for Tucker Carlson. I will be surprised if it is. The lip sync song is One Thing by Omari. Again, never heard of it. And so Tucker Carlson tried to do a reveal and failed. Despite that though, Tucker Carlson and Tim Pool both had a good lip sync. But who will be going home? The front runner or Tim Pool? Tim Pool? Okay, Tucker Carlson already had a flop moment in this lip sync, and this is his third time being in the bottom. Even though he is the front runner, I mean, make it make sense. Like, okay, I left Riggory on, but I didn't think it would be like this. All right. Untucked time. Matt Walsh, Sargon, akkad, and Tucker Carlson get into a huge fight. Ooh, is it a one? Is it one for the history books? You know, is it a this is not RuPaul's best friend race? Or is it just kind of like they make up afterwards because it really is RuPaul's best friend race these days? Matt Walsh, Sargon, akkad, and Joe Rogan are talking a lot and bonding a lot despite the fact that these two are literally just fighting moments ago. Again with the freaking noodles, man. In today's mini challenge, the queens would do nails with noodles. What is it with the noodles? Because first it was the dance challenge, and then it was makeup, and now they're doing nails with noodles. Okay, it's the noodle season, I guess. We're noodling this season. Finally, now we're going to the ball. The themes are Rainbow She Better Do, Sexy Unicorn, and Village People Eleganza Extravaganza, which 3 of the most unrelated themes, but we're running with it. Sargon, akkad had a great performance. Good for him, I guess. And Matt Walsh only had a good performance. However, one previous front runner and one current front runner had a bad performance. How is this gonna work out for them? Sargon, akkad won, and Matt Walsh did just fine. And now it is. Ooh, this is getting spicy. This is definitely some producers working on this one, because now we have in the bottom now actually for the 3rd time Tucker Carlson and the front runner Joe Rogan up for elimination. I have a feeling, just based on the fact that Joe Rogan is the front runner, that he will be safe, but anything could happen, honestly. It could be a shakeup. It could also be a double Shantae, which I really hope it isn't, because, you know, they do need to be used sparingly, but in this case, I think it would be a good use of it. The lip sync song is Believe by Cher, and Tucker Carlson and Joe Rogan both have a good lip sync. There's no mishaps, there's no flopping. They both do equally well. And now we're going to have to see which one goes home. I'm hoping it's Tucker Carlson, just based off of logic. Like, he's been in the bottom. This is his 3rd time in the bottom. This is his 4th time lip syncing. I guess he's a lip sync assassin of the season because oh man, I just pictured Tucker Carlson like dancing in my mind, and it was really funny. Good God. Apparently Tucker Carlson might be the lip sync assassin of the season, but who knows if that's gonna save him in this instance. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Okay, so it goes along with my logic. Finally, no riggory. Joe Rogan is staying and Tucker Carlson is sashaying away. This is the shakeup that Joe Rogan needed. So so that he can have that final push, that final push of energy for the finale. Because now I think we're down to our final 3. Matt Walsh and Joe Rogan want to save each other again. Matt Walsh and Sargon of Akkad think their runways were underwhelming. Wow, the opposite of delusion is happening here in Untucked. Here are our final standings. We have Joe Rogan, Matt Walsh, and Sargon of Akkad in the top 3. Right now, Joe Rogan has the highest score, with Sargon following closely behind, and Matt Walsh in like a clear 3rd. Oh, we're voting for Miss Congeniality. Okay, who's gonna be voted Miss Congeniality? Who's the most congenial out of all of these conservatives? Matt Walsh voted for Clarence Thomas. Sargon of Akkad voted for Tim Pool. The Transformed Wife voted for Tim Pool. Joe Rogan voted for Tucker Carlson. Clarence Thomas, of course, voted for his show boyfriend, Steven Crowder. Tucker Carlson voted for Steven Crowder as well. Charlie Kirk voted for Clarence Thomas. Kellyanne Conway voted for Steven Crowder. Steven Crowder did not vote for his show boyfriend. He voted for Tucker Carlson. Ooh. Elon Musk, who I totally forgot was on this cast, voted for Steven Crowder. Tim Pool voted for The Transformed Wife. And Miss Congeniality for RuPaul's Drag Race Conservative Edition Season 2 is Steven Crowder, the most congenial of them all. He's congenial to his fellow contestants, but he is very much not congenial to his pregnant wife. This is our top 3 for RuPaul's Drag Race Conservative Edition Season 2. The grand finale is that they will participate in a music video for RuPaul's newest single. Which one is it? We don't know, I guess. So the runway theme for the final is Best Drag. Joe Rogan had a great runway, and Sargon of Akkad and Matt Walsh had a good runway. I'm calling it now. I'm not going to put any money on it because gambling is stupid, but I think Joe Rogan might win this one after being unable to participate in the previous season for reasons unknown. Joe Rogan might snatch the crown and join the Hall of Fame along with Bethany from Girl Defined. So let's move on. It is time for the final lip sync. Sargon of Akkad, Joe Rogan, and Matt Walsh will lip sync for their lives. The lip sync song is Prisoner by Miley Cyrus featuring Dula Peep. Joe Rogan had a great lip sync, Matt Walsh had a good lip sync, but Sargon of Akkad flopped, and there went his chance for the crown. Let's proceed. So, what? Wait a minute. I didn't see this one coming at all. I'm genuinely gagged. Wow, okay, I didn't think this was gonna be possible, but I guess so. Okay, so for the first time, technically second, but for a main season, I guess it's technically the first time. For the first time in Drag Race history, we have 2 winners, Sargon of Akkad and Joe Rogan. That's crazy. They're both joining the Hall of Fame alongside Bethany from Girl Defined. This is completely took me by surprise. Congratulations to them. They're both sharing the crown for RuPaul's Drag Race Conservative Edition Season 2. Our double winners. Now prance, my queens. Wow. What a season of fake television. So Matt Walsh is our runner-up and Steven Crowder is our Miss Congeniality. That is Season 2 of RuPaul's Drag Race Conservative Edition. So I want to see what is memorable lip syncs again. Oh, okay. So here are the best and worst lip syncs of the season, apparently, according to the simulator. So the first memorable one is Tucker Carlson versus Joe Rogan for Woman Up by Meghan Trainor. The second is Clarence Thomas versus Tucker Carlson for Butter by BTS. I guess Tucker Carlson was the lip sync assassin because he's in both of the best lip syncs. And the 2 of the worst were Matt Walsh and Kellyanne Conway for CoverGirl, Put the Bass in Your Walk. So that was fun. That was fun to do again. That is RuPaul's Drag Race Conservative Edition Season 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it because I certainly did. What a competition. You know, we had our highs, we had our lows, we had our ups, we had our downs, we had our romance, and we had our heartbreak. Everything you could possibly ask for in a season of Drag Race, but this time we're using conservatives who want to criminalize the art of drag because make it make sense actually. Why do they want to do that? I don't know. Not like it makes sense. That's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys like it. Like video, subscribe channel, and yeah, follow me on Twitter read my Medium articles, and I don't know at what point this video is going to be coming out, but I'm assuming by the time this video is out, my new podcast will be out. It's called Running My Mouth. Subscribe to the channel. I already have one episode out. Doing the podcast thing again. I hope you guys support me in it. Either way, I'm still going to be doing it, so your support kind of means nothing to me, but if you support me, that's great. If not, I'm still going to do it. And if you don't mind me, I'm going to go post that chart onto my Twitter with no context.